Tonight, and Dr. Anand Ranganathan, I want to ask you. Many people have raised the question of the fact that Disha Ravi is a very young girl and she's an activist, educated young activist, and this entire case against her is a fabrication and is a draconian action by the state. I want to ask you, Anand Ranganathan, just as the bail application of Nikita Jacob comes up, they admit to a few facts, and these facts are very clear right now, right here, and they say the dateline that has been given by them, that on 11th of January, they participate in a Zoom call organized by Mod Haliwal, self-proclaimed Khalistani sympathizer, but they don't know what's going to be discussed. There is a toolkit or a communication pack that comes in from there. They distribute it, they create WhatsApp groups, they create email groups, then they destroy it, then they go out and live edit what Greta Thunberg has put out by mistake, and they say that this was not because they had any political or religious intent. It was not also to create war or disharmony. It was just one of those activism things that young students do. I want to ask you, Anand Ranganathan, does that hold true, or how do you really respond to it with the new details that have come out today?
Yeah, good evening, Navika. You know, as the investigation unravels, the modus operandi of these anarchists is becoming clearer. I repeat, to my mind, it is not a crime or unlawful to profess anarchist views or embrace anarchism. You have a right to be an unemployment sociopath. But certainly, if in realizing your batty dreams, you were being sponsored by or in cahoots with banned terror organizations, you committed a crime. There's no two ways about it. And that is what the police have to prove in court. So why are so many feeling jumpy at this prospect? You need a course in law if you think the law shouldn't take its course. And what's with all this climate activist baloney? She's supporting the farmers who demanded they be exempt from Indian laws and Supreme Court order prosecuting those burning stubble and harming millions of Indians. Nowadays, Navika, if you switch on the exhaust in your kitchen, you can call yourself a climate activist. In fact, next time, Navika, when you tweet those pics of pakoras you have fried in your evening tea, please sign off the tweet with a clarification that you had the exhaust on and are therefore a bona fide climate activist. But to come back to the topic, it doesn't matter if you're a poet or a climate activist. If you collaborated with or were financed by a banned terror outfit, you broke the law, QED. In fact, as Jay Sai reiterated yesterday, it need not even be a banned terror organization. So the law is even more stringent than what I had like it to be. This, of course, is over and above another possibility, which is whether what they were planning resulted in an imminent, verifiable, palpable threat to India. In my opinion, there is nothing in that toolkit that poses an imminent threat to India or calls for violence to the best of my knowledge. But as I said, our laws are subjective and they delve into the grey. And nothing proves that ironically more than what Disha herself thought what might happen to her, slapped as she would be with UAPA. So she was aware of what she was getting into. It all hinges finally on finding out the mechanic of this toolkit.
Well, very important, who's the mechanic of the toolkit, and can those who have participated in this just claim that they didn't know anything about it and they were just, standing up for the farmers?